I'm Madeline Harvey. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. We're going to be talking about a simple and extremely effective way that you can develop a strong contemporary belt. So if you like today's video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up or click that subscribe button below. I'd love to see you here more often. So if you're coming at this video thinking that you've got to be a really, really strong chesty singer in order to be an effective belter, that isn't necessarily true, although of course you would need to have an activation in your chest voice in the same way that you'd have to have an activation in your head voice. So much of belting is mixing. So there is a sense that both registers, chest and head, have to be equivalent to some degree. So what we're going to do today, think of it like this. We're going to get the maximum amount of energy out of your voice, but with the least effort possible. Mabel's snoring. But that's okay. Highest amount of energy, but with the least effort possible. The way for us to do that is with placement, working particularly with one vowel. What vowel is that? It's a very wide, hard E vowel. So just try this with me. Can you say the word he, like he did it, but overemphasize that he? Good, very good. Now try that again and notice what your tongue is doing. Ready? He. Excellent. You should notice that your tongue is sending a great deal of energy up through the tongue to lift. And in that lifting, it reduces the influence of the mouth and the throat. So what you're going to get is a high intense sound that's going to go straight up into your nasal space. So the sound is going to sound a little bit nasally today. More like a little kid. But that's the E. We're widening that vocal tract. In doing so, we get more pressure, but we also get a little bit more musculature and edge on the vocal cord too. So if at any point while we're doing this exercise today, you get like a like a coughy, scratchy, tickly sound, or feeling, I want you to just sing it a little bit softer. Okay, stay with me, but sing it just a little bit softer because we're going for balance. Okay, so here's what we got. Holding that E tongue placement. We're gonna start high. Single pitch intonation, C5. I know it's a big ask, but you're coming in through head voice. Hold it and balance. That's it. And then we'll work this chromatically down to C4. Okay, and that will be our exercise today. But I want you to stay with me because although it's simple, not easy. Not easy. Pay attention to your vowel placement. Do not go, eh. Hear the influence of the throat? We want narrow, tight E. And again, we're not going for finished sound. We're going for sensation. We want to give your body plenty of frame of reference for what this sensation feels like. And like I said, if it's too intense, sing it just a little softer. Here we go. E through head voice. Here we go. E. Good. E. Good. So pingy, like my ear canals are vibrating. E. Keep it very small, okay? Very small. Do not open that throat. So do not go E. Hear how the sound fell back into the throat. We're keeping that tongue lifted, and it's gonna take a considerable amount of strength from the tongue to stay lifted, so that we can send that even amount of airflow through into the bridge of the nose, the pharyngeal space. So let's try that A again. E. Now we're F4. So what that means for a lot of people is that we're really dipping down into the feeling of the chest voice. I would like for you to kind of keep it up, even if it's not going to go like head voice. We're looking for that frame of reference, okay? So we're wanting more edge, more intensity, more energy, but we don't want to just go down, like down into the mouth, down into the throat. Keep it pressurized, keep it up in that very smushed E vowel. Let's try that F again. Maximum amount of ping. If I go it's taking more energy, but it's taking very little energy, but it's giving more sound. Okay. Good, very, very good. That's just a quick chromatic walk down through a C scale, a C octave. And that incorporates a lot of mixed tones, little middle tones, and slight high space. But carry it forth. If you want to go higher, that's the idea. But do not get so caught up about pitch. We're looking more for sensation here. I want you to think easy peasy, easy peasy. Do not hit your voice, okay? Don't hit it. Easy peasy. We're looking for something that feels easy and we can manage it. We want to do this on the most narrow of vowels. That is E. And these broader vowels tend to give a more contemporary flavor. They will graduate space. Bigger and bigger and bigger. Obviously, E is one of the smallest vowels that we have. But I want you to get more of a balance on this E vowel now. So here's a big takeaway. You can take this sound, this vowel, and put it on any song you want. I'm just going to make up some gibberish. So if I go like, total gibberish. But let's say that was my song that I had to sing. Do you see how much energy I was able to manifest? And it feels quite easy. So if you can sustain balance at the narrowest, broadest way, then you've got it. Then you're in like Flynn. Practice it until that actually feels easy. When you get that, then you can graduate the tone or graduate the vowel from E to A, like day. But you're gonna wanna pay very, very close attention to your vowel work. So if you go, I changed it too suddenly and the sound went right back into my mouth and it kind of sounded like I was shouting, right? So we want to control our vowels. Think very small movements. So E, A, tiny, tiny, tiny little movement. E. If I can establish that balance, then I can start to graduate even more space and even more space. So first things first, isolate your E. Do so in a head voice. So that means no tongue tension, no bullying from the tongue or squeezing of the throat. Just get that pure, wild kind of sound, okay? Then balance there, then play with E in a song. Don't sing the words, just sing E. This will activate that placement. This will give you something that you feel that you can hold on to, something that gives a maximum amount of energy, but the least amount of effort. And then, once you've done that, then you can play with graduating the vowel. But I want you to think millimeters, just tiny, tiny, tiny little millimeters of graduation. This will give you that feeling that you are in control of the sound. The more you open it, immediately the more belt it will sound, okay? So there you have it, guys. If you liked today's video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up or click that subscribe button below. I love you and I want to see you here more often. And we also just did a live on this very topic. It's a full hour-long live, complete with vocal exercises. So if you like this video and you want to check that out, then click the join button below. As a member, you'll have exclusive access to our lives that we do every Monday and Thursday at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. And if you're working or you're sleeping or it's super, super early, that's okay too. You'll also have exclusive access to our members only area with over 100 hours worth of vocal instruction. So again, click the link below or click the join button below. It's only $4.99 a month, and that's US dollar. And your contribution helps to support our channel. That way we can continue to deliver awesome content that's just for you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.